Yo, what's going on? How you doing? This is episode two of Bad Apples podcast. Monday misconduct. Today, Izzy's gonna have her turn on telling us the diabolical misconduct that she's found. Go.
Yes. Okay. All right. So this was July this year, 2025. Held publicly. I'm just gonna read some of these.
So
details.
wait, let me turn my listening ears on.
Okay. Detective Inspector Gary Castle.
I know this one.
Do you? Okay, I thought you were going to say you know him. So he was apparently in breach of two standards: equality and diversity and discreditable conduct. So the specific allegations were that in 2024, Castle said that he hated dwarfs and that they made him feel physically sick. Tom. And
Wait. I'm laughing.
Because it's
I
terrible.
like dwarfs. You already know, we've spoken about this before. I like dwarfs. He hates dwarfs.
He said he hates dwarfs. They make him feel physically sick, and he only felt all right to touch them if he wore gloves.
What? Why would you want to touch? Wait, first of all, let's start again. How many dwarfs do you know or even see to think if I have to touch them, I have to wear gloves?
I've got so many questions.
He really hates them. Like he can't stand them. Like
was he touched inappropriately by one?
This could could be a possibility. He also showed a video. Oh God.
What did he show a video of?
A dwarf?
Dwarf tossing. He claimed to have witnessed one on holiday.
Where did he go? Philippines?
Vegas.
Oh, we got there too.
I'm assuming that is dwarfs.
It's a thing. It's a thing. I'm not gonna tell you how I know it's a thing. It's a thing.
It's a thing. Yes.
It's a thing. They throw dwarfs onto like stuff.
Oh, I thought it meant dwarfs tossing each other off.
No, they
throw them
physically.
at a dartboard.
Yeah, they'll throw them at like Velcro stuff and make them stick and stuff.
Are you joking?
You're a bad person. You're laughing.
I'm not laughing.
You're a
I'm
bad
so
person.
horrified. I thought
They
it
have
was.
it in like Thailand and Philippines.
I thought it was a sexual thing. There were
No,
two dwarfs.
it could be. Maybe he's doing that, but dwarf tossing to me means literally throwing them. It's a thing.
For what reason? Like as
know.
a show or something? I don't understand.
Apparently fun.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, yeah. He showed videos of that at work. I feel like it wasn't my favourite commander who did this one. So
Who's your favourite commander?
Commander Jason Prince.
Jason Prince. Never met him.
So various PCs gave evidence of him saying that he hated dwarves, etc., and things like that. The panel considered whether it was misconduct or gross misconduct. They decided that the comments he made, and obviously showing the video, didn't meet the threshold for gross misconduct.
What?
Yeah.
I hate dwarfs.
Yeah,
They
it's
make me physically sick.
I can only touch
Okay, let's change dwarfs to, I don't know, Asians. I hate Asians. They make me feel physically sick.
But you know what's really strange? It said based on all of the evidence given, the panel concluded that the allegations that he hated dwarfs and he felt all right to touch them when wearing gloves was proven. But the extreme, not that the original ones were extreme, but the extreme allegation that dwarfs make him feel sick was not proven. I'm sorry, if I was...
the hatred...
exactly, the hatred's there. It was obviously going to make sense that he would say, like, if someone said, oh, he also said dwarves make me feel sick, I would believe that if the others were proved as well. But that wasn't proven.
Probabilities, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's not gross misconduct in the Met to hate people with dwarfism and say they make you, you know...
Do you want to know something really interesting that I can't pronounce, but I'm going to try anyway because of
Yes.
So the hatred of little people, achondroplasiophobia.
Oh my God, it's so long.
Achondroplasiophobia is the fear of little people or midgets. We don't use that word anymore. Although this term is not used anymore. Well, just said that, as it's considered offensive to people with dwarfism. It is also called nanosophobia and lollipopigildophobia. They're just making me.
Why are they just adding like so many different words for it that are so long?
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's your disability discrimination what he's done. So you know, the reason why they thought it wasn't gross misconduct is because the comment episode was relatively brief for about 2 minutes.
So, okay, we need a wall of things that you can and cannot do in the Metro.
Well, it's how long you do it for, apparently. So that makes
how
it.
long was Lynch and...
Lifgate. Yeah, because if it was 2 minutes or less, it's not that bad. You know, the comment, so the comment episode was relatively brief, about 2 minutes. Otherwise, Castle had a really great record with no prior disciplinary matters. Irrelevant, I think. He accepted some responsibility and he admitted showing the video and expressed remorse and some insight.
If he hates them so much, why did he have a video?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he said that he went to Vegas and witnessed it. Why is he in places where they do that?
I mean,
he hates
I'll
them.
give him the benefit of the doubt that he didn't know that was going to be there, because when I first heard of or saw of it, I didn't know it was going to be there. So you can let him slide on that.
But I'm assuming, I don't know, but tell me if I'm wrong, that you don't just, because I've been to Vegas, I didn't walk up and down the strip and just see dwarf tossing.
You've been to Vegas?
Yeah, you wouldn't go.
I find that hard to believe.
That I went to Vegas?
Yeah.
I went to Vegas when I was 18.
Why
Why'd you find
because you're like,
my mum got married there. So I didn't go there partying. Why'd you find it hard to believe that I went to Vegas?
I don't know, because you're always.
Do you think I'm really
like,
boring?
No, your moral compass is always like, do the right thing.
No!
I'm going to Vegas. Let's see some dwarfs. Like, what?
Yeah, but
Izzy.
who goes to Vegas to
Izzy.
see dwarf tossing?
You changed.
No, I'm a very different person to what I was in my 20s. Anyway, or my early 20s. Anyway, you don't go up and down the Vegas Strip and see just like random dwarf tossing shows on the street. Like, I feel like you have to go to a place where they're doing it.
I've never been because I have morals.
Yeah, Vegas is a good place. It's fun. He expressed remorse apparently. His actions were seen as a misguided attempt at humour rather than something deliberately malicious. What the hell? So you hate dwarves?
To hate something is not funny.
And how? Yeah, exactly. He hates dwarfs. He shows dwarf tossing. He says he feels it's only okay to touch them with gloves. You're literally like making them like an animal or like dehumanizing them.
Is it a disability?
It is.
So yeah,
it is. So they're basically saying disability discrimination is a joke and it's humorous and it's not a problem.
Go on, what's on your mind, babe? I can see your face.
Historically, dwarfism has been used as, even right the way back to Shakespeare, it's been used as a form of entertainment. For example, like essentially the dehumanization.
Yeah, exactly.
So in terms of they're always a form of entertainment, fun, jester, that sort of thing. These people are people.
They're humans.
They're living with a disability, right?
Yeah.
And the media and the film industry definitely plays into that, because whenever you see someone with dwarfism playing a character, unless you're Peter Dinklage playing a very serious role, who's really done loads of work to change the imagery of people suffering with dwarfism. Peter Dinklage is Tyrion Lannister in Game of Thrones.
Hornswoggle doesn't like him.
Pardon? I know. But with for example, the work that Peter Dinklage is going to turn it around to really not be humorous characters and actually just be people. Yeah. And the fetishization almost, like the fascination that there is with people living with dwarfism.
It's like a circus.
It's like a spectator sport.
Yeah.
It's I don't see it any different to, and this might be quite extreme, but I don't see it any different to when they used to, for example, take very dark-skinned black women from...
What, like in Belgium, when they put them inside the zoo?
Yeah, put them in the zoo, had them in cages and poke them with sticks.
No, it's absolutely shocking.
It's so different. And because Hollywood seems to think it's okay to do this, and with people living with dwarfism, now it's slightly shifting, I think the Met, in ratifying this and doing this, they've said we're strong on disabilities, but dwarfs are okay because it's entertainment.
Exactly.
But the Met,
but it's not a reflection of society.
So that's why I'm just like, you can't do that.
I agree with you, but the Met aren't strong on disabilities. We know that.
Yeah, but
they don't even really recognise people.
I don't know. There was
They don't.
There was a man with dwarfism in my control room, and they seemed to be really inclusive and really
as an
kind of put him on a pedestal to show that they're inclusive. But really, What?
Why do you have to stick him on a pedestal? Because he's got dwarfism.
No, they were
You're
doing
wrong,
that.
Izzy, you changed.
Why am I changing? What have I done? I'm saying they used. I feel like they used.
Why do you buy?
I feel like they used him as like, look, we're so good with him. We're so good with people with disabilities. When actually, and then you read shit like this.
How's that different to them keep putting brown faces on posters, making it look like, if you look at...
That's awful.
If you look at every single Met poster, it has either a woman on it or someone of colour.
Yeah.
So if you take all those posters across the country and put them all next to each other, you'd think the force is 99%.
Yeah.
Like, black and brown
inclusive.
people.
Yeah.
And then when you go in there, it's less than 1%. So it's just, it's
They shouldn't be allowed to get away with that. There needs to be some sort of legal fraud crime that says you cannot put out your promo has to be completely representative of the actual stats of
so
which communities.
Publish the misconduct pages.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God, but yeah. I mean,
what did he get for it?
So he got a written warning for 18 months.
What?
Not even a final written warning.
So I can say I hate dwarfs and I only get 18 months?
You hate dwarfs and you can only touch them with gloves and show videos of dwarf tossing. Say it's all a big joke and just get a written warning for 18 months. That's literally disability discrimination. I really hope
Who's that?
Gary Castle.
DI Gary Castle, yeah.
DI?
Yeah, he's an inspector.
Yeah.
He's going to be authorising charges and stuff. And what if he's a dwarf victim?
DI, and then this was quite interesting. So I mean,
it's like the Met don't think that far because he's got a bias against. He's just openly admitted he has a bias against dwarfs.
And also,
what if a dwarf victim comes in or a dwarf police officer?
Yeah, exactly. And it's a protected characteristic.
I'm sure they can. If they can pass the assessment.
I don't think there's not a height or weight.
Not a height restriction.
No.
And it's because it's disability. But okay, let me rephrase it. Maybe not a police officer, but a staff officer. As you said, there's staff. Civilian staff. He's got bias against them.
Do you know what makes me laugh is that they keep saying like this comment was like a single episode, like
he's got Tourette's. Sorry.
Yeah, and also like, so what would you count? So it seems to me, I didn't really go into specifics, but it seemed to me like all the comments on the video were like in the same sort of day or shift or time. For me, I'm when I'm seeing if like something's like more than one episode, I treat it as that comment, that video. I don't see that all happened in half an hour. So that's one episode. Do you feel the same? Because I would say that was multiple episodes of things. Or multiple cases of he's made 3 comments and a video. So that's 4 things that have happened.
For me, the second he said the word hate is the second he should have lost his job.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if you hate a group of people for something that they cannot control,
yeah, protected characteristic, exactly.
Then you fire them.
Yeah, and
that's it.
Just a message to Mark Rowley, you're a new Met for London, phase 1 between 2023 to 2025 says you take a zero tolerance to discrimination.
I haven't done it.
Yeah. I didn't do it either.
Oh, they're going to give me misconduct for that. They're going to be like, you haven't done it? How dare you?
They took your laptop.
Yeah, they nicked my laptop. Blame DPS.
Well, what can you do? Yeah. But yeah, so Mark Rowley, I don't know. Don't know about that. Yeah, it says zero tolerance to discrimination and any staff or officers will be robustly.
They have a mild tolerance.
They tolerate
to racism,
They tolerate
sexism, misogyny,
all of
and
it.
dwarfism.
They tolerate it. Yeah, they tolerate it. But that is DI Gary Castle. You are a... Well, I don't know if I can say, but you know.
He's
you're an arsehole.
Achondroplasiaphobic. Yeah, he's got
but
phobia.
that's too kind because that says it's the fear.
He's a bigot.
But he's an arsehole.
No, I put in hatred.
Doesn't it not say fear? Is the fear of... I don't know. I just feel like that is too polite for him. I think, DI Gary Castle.
Yeah, that's the fear. You're right.
Don't come after me and arrest me for something I haven't done, but I think you're an arsehole.
Maybe Gary Castle wrote this. On Amazon.com there's The Hatred of Dwarves, an epic fantasy about an RPG adventure.
Sorry, the definition of a bigot, a person who is obstinately and unreasonably attached to a belief, opinion,
there's too many jokes.
Especially one who is prejudiced against or antagonistic towards a person or people on the basis of their membership of a particular group.
Okay, he's a bigot. He's a bigot.
Gary Castle.
End of story. DI Gary Castle.
Gary Castle, the internet said you're a bigot.
Yeah.
I didn't call you that.
And I personally hate you.
Wow.
No, I do.
Doesn't that make you a bigot?
But I hate.
But he's not a protected character. Yeah, he's.
But he's not a protected characteristic. He's what is a bigotry? No, it can't be. If it becomes one, then we're really in for a ride. But yeah, well, exactly. But yeah, DI Gary Castle.
He's a bigot.
Yeah. But
This doesn't like Dwarfs.
mine for today.
I personally think he should have been fired when he said hated.
Oh my
But
God, get out. Like, what the hell?
I feel like every single time they don't fire someone for things like this, it just makes it easier for everyone to say, well, you guys agree with it.
Exactly.
And they'll say they took a strong stance on it, and I'll say, well, no, you didn't.
This is no excuse, because all of this happened in 2024. So this is well into a new Met for London, and the misconduct was 3 months ago.
Did you do New Met for London?
I never attended. No. And then I resigned like a few months after.
Never attended. Izzy.
No, I knew I was going anyway.
No.
So what's the point? And do you know
I held
what?
you up here before. Your morals were like
Do you know
there,
what?
and now you're like
No,
yeah.
I was.
You know
Yeah, you think you know someone.
Shut up. I was gonna go, and then I knew I was leaving, and if I'd have even gone to it, I was already being triggered by people coming back telling me the shit they were saying. So if I'd have gone, I would have punched someone.
Someone needs to give us input. Is there any dwarf input or little people input on the new Met for London?